Julio César Chávez, El César del Boxeo, lived a life that felt like a 107-fight epic. The man who carried Mexico on his shoulders, went unbeaten for 89 fights, won world titles in 3 divisions, and became the most beloved fighter in Mexican history. He's still here in February 2026, mentoring young fighters at his academy, staying close to his family, sharing stories of his battles, and showing what it means to rise, fall, and rise again with dignity. His estimated $10 to $20 million net worth, earned from massive 80s/90s purses, endorsements, his boxing academy, and Culiacán investments, warm family home in Culiacán, and collection of classic cars tell the story of a man who gave everything to the ring and still has so much left to give. From the dusty streets of Culiacán to the Hall of Fame, his path is blood, heart, and unbreakable pride. Come sit with me, let's walk through it together. Hit like if it touches you, drop a comment, share with your squad, and subscribe so we keep telling these real ones. Early life and education. Julio César Chávez was born Julio César Chávez González on July 12, 1962, in Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, to parents Julio César Chávez Sr., a railroad worker, and Herlinda González, a homemaker. He was the 6th of 8 children and grew up in extreme poverty in Culiacán, Sinaloa, after the family moved there. His father worked long hours on the railroad, his mother raised the large family with love and sacrifice. Chávez dropped out of school after primary education to help support his family, selling newspapers, shining shoes, and doing whatever work he could find. He began boxing at age 16 under trainer Cristobal Rosales, showing natural talent and incredible discipline, laying the foundation for his professional debut in February 1980 at age 17. Personal life. Julio César Chávez married Amalia González in 1985. They had 4 children, sons Julio César Chávez Jr., born 1986, Omar Chávez, born 1989, and daughters Nicole Chávez and Jessica Chávez. The marriage ended in divorce in the 2000s amid his well-publicized struggles with addiction. He later remarried and has kept his personal life very private since, focusing public attention on his career, recovery, and work with young fighters. Raised by parents Julio Sr. and Herlinda in Culiacán with 7 siblings, he credits his family for his grounding and resilience. As of 2026 he continues living in Culiacán, staying close to his children, especially Julio Jr., also a boxer, and deeply tied to his roots. Lifestyle, properties, vehicles and net worth. Julio César Chávez built an estimated $10 to $20 million net worth by 2026 through massive fight purses, including $10+ million versus Whitaker and Randall II, endorsements, his boxing academy in Culiacán, and investments in real estate and local businesses. Despite financial troubles in the 2000s due to addiction and poor management, he rebuilt modestly and focused on family and community. Health. Chávez paid a heavy price for his 27-year career, multiple surgeries, shoulder, knee, chronic pain, and a very public battle with alcoholism and cocaine addiction in the 2000s. He sought treatment in 2003 and has remained sober since, openly sharing his story to help others. As of 2026 he remains healthy, active, and full of energy, mentoring young fighters and staying involved in boxing. Friends admire his courage and transformation. Faith. Chávez is a devout Catholic and has been open about his faith throughout his life. He prays daily, attends church, and credits God for his recovery from addiction and strength in the ring. His beliefs guide his family life and work with young people in Culiacán. Early career. Chávez turned pro in February 1980 at age 17 and won his first 27 fights. He captured his first world title, WBC Super Featherweight, in 1984 against Mario Azabache Martinez. His early dominance laid the foundation for his historic run. Rise to fame. From 1987 to 1993 Chávez became a Mexican icon, winning titles in 3 divisions and going 89-0-1, with 1 no contest, before his first loss to Frankie Randall in 1994. His wars with Edwin Rosario and Meldrick Taylor made him a legend. Colleagues praised his power and heart. Career peak. From 1994 to 2000, Chávez's peak included trilogy wins over Randall and Taylor, victories over Oscar de la Hoya, controversial 1997 decision, and a record of 107, 6-2, 86 KOs, at retirement. Friends lauded his warrior spirit and longevity. Later career. Chávez retired in 2005 after losses to Marco Antonio Rubio and Shane Mosley, final record 107, 6-2, 86 KOs. He came back for exhibitions and remained involved in boxing as a promoter and trainer. Colleagues admire his dignity. Business ventures. Chávez founded his boxing academy in Culiacán to train young fighters. He invested in real estate and local businesses. Colleagues praise his commitment to giving back. Awards and achievements. Chávez won world titles in 3 divisions, held the longest unbeaten streak, 89 fights, and was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, 2010. His record and impact remain legendary. Public image. Chávez's humble, ferocious persona made him a beloved hero in Mexico. His wars and work ethic won fans worldwide. Associates admire his heart and integrity. Influence and legacy. Chávez inspired generations of Mexican fighters. His 4-division titles and epic battles set standards. Colleagues praise his heart and impact. Philanthropic work. Chávez supports youth boxing programs, charity events, and community causes in Culiacán. He gives back quietly. Friends share stories of his generosity. Advocacy and activism. Chávez champions youth development through sports and addiction recovery. He speaks on discipline and faith. Associates praise his influence. Other ventures. Chávez trains fighters, promotes events, and appears in media. His presence remains strong. Friends admire his dedication. Controversies and challenges. Chávez faced addiction battles in the 2000s and losses in later career. He rebounded with faith and treatment. Friends praise his resilience. Writings. Chávez shares motivation in interviews. His words inspire fans. Associates praise his voice. Persona. Chávez's humble, ferocious persona defines him as boxing's ultimate warrior. His energy captivates. Friends note his heart and Culiacán roots. Hobbies and interests. Chávez loves family time, training young fighters, and quiet reflection. He collects memorabilia. His journey reflects heart and hustle. Thank you for walking through Julio César Chávez's story with me. If this touched you, smash that like button, drop a comment, share with your squad, and subscribe for more real ones. Tell us who you want next, we're ready.